Hi everybody, it's Casey Williams. Well, we all should be worried about more than just labels. But in the case of the 2021 Lincoln Nautilus Black Label, it wears it well. Let's go have a look at it. Lincoln has been focusing on labels a little bit lately. They're getting rid of their MKX whatever, and they're really going back to proper names, proper luxury names. And I think that's what a car should have, especially one like the Nautilus. But along with the change in names from MKX to Nautilus, has been a little bit of a change in styling too. They got rid of the bow weight grille. They've got this new, more sophisticated insert. I like it a lot. It's shared with all the rest of the Lincoln products. And if you look close, it's got a cutout from the Lincoln logo here in the mesh. Looks really cool. This is the black label, so this is one of the higher end luxury packages. LED headlamps, LED fog lamps, LED tail lamps, so LEDs all around. The special 21-inch black and chrome alloy wheels. And I like just kind of like the other Lincolns. I like these little details. You know, like the Nautilus name badge here on the side. Just looks really classy, just nicely integrated. Chrome down below. Again, looks like a very distinguished car. I like this little kick up here in the rear fender too. That's very cool. Kind of ties it to some of the classic Lincolns, the old Continentals. Looks good. Wraparound tail lamps. There it is. Power hatch. And for a two-row vehicle, there's a lot of space back here. Plenty of space for luggage. I picked up my in-laws at the airport this week. Had no trouble at all getting all their bags in there. 4 people could easily get in here and get away for a week. I like that Lincoln's never tried to be anything but an American luxury brand. Unlike some of its competitors that have tried to mimic BMW, Mercedes, Audi, and some others, they really just stuck to their guns and made these plush, comfortable interiors. But in the case of the Nautilus, also very high-tech and very modern too. And of course, being a traditional American brand, you got more labels in here. You're talking about the wide American expanse of a dash, these horizontal, great American prairie designs. So I like that. Venetian leather kind of takes us back to the old Chryslers with their Corinthian leather. But the seats are very soft, they're very comfortable, and they're very well made. I like little details, like you can see the Lincoln logos here in the seat, Lincoln logo here on the side of the headrest. Very nice. These seats, by the way, they're heated and ventilated, which is great. Also 22-way massaging. You can get filled up while driving down the road. It's really, really cool. You've got the suede headliner, very sophisticated, this feels very nice. Coming to the center, you know, again, some of its competitors, this stuff gets all really complicated, all the infotainment system. This looks complicated, works well. You've got audio, phone, nav, your phone listing, all your controls there, your apps, settings. You can just scroll right through, easy. Find your stations, you can voice control it, you can swipe, screen it. Down below, I'm a big fan of this, proper volume and tuning knobs. And this is just a case example of what I always say. When I'm sitting here in traffic, I got my hand here, got my arm resting, I just be able to tune to the stations, and I can do that here. But they're like, you know, these really nice metal knobs, just feel very expensive. Same with the climate control down below, dual zone automatic climate control. And the manual controlled, again, just very nice, complicated, or expensive feeling controls. The piano key gear selector is up here, and there's no shifter here, there's no shifter. You just press the buttons, kind of classic style, kind of like they had back in the 50s and 60s sometimes. I like that too. In the back, you got heated rear seats. Another label, you've got a Rebel audio system, but it sounds really, really good. Just absolutely fills this car with sound. You've got the twin panel sunroof. It's a little hot today, but you can open the cover and pretty much a full-length glass roof. As you expect in a vehicle like this, a lot of safety gear. You got the forward collision alert with auto brake, lane keep assist, blind spot warning, cross path detection, all that you'd expect. Also take the load off the driver a little bit on the highway. Adaptive cruise control with radar keeps you at a safe distance. And it's also got the lane centering steering. So you can drive down the road, kind of loosen your hands just a little bit, and the vehicle will stay steering the lane even around curves. So again, very high-tech interior, but it's also very simple, very easy to use. I think one of the key reasons that people buy a Lincoln is because of the driving experience. Unlike some of those tight-handling European models, the Lincoln drives like an American luxury car. It's got a slight waft in the suspension going down the highway, it feels comfortable, but there's nothing sloppy about it. When you put it in a corner, it handles well. The steering's direct. It's a very nice driving vehicle, but it just lets you relax a little bit and just enjoy the drive. And what's really enabling that in this vehicle, it's a 2.7 liter twin turbo V6, delivers 335 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. So plenty of power to get up to speed. The torque from the turbo is always really nice, and it just kind of whooshes along. It's got 8-speed automatic transmission, keeps you all in the right rev range all the time. And fuel economy is not terrible at 19 miles per gallon in the city, 25 on the highway. This vehicle also comes with all-wheel drive, so when the snow comes, no problem there either. But overall, a very pleasant vehicle and a very nice drive this week. Well, this Nautilus certainly has a lot of labels. when it comes to a luxury car, that usually means a pretty big price. Well, the base price isn't too bad at $42,500, but this one with everything on it, $68,295. Well, next week we'll have another fun car. Till then, storm forward.